Greetings everybody, Guzzle here, checking out a new game for you today. This is Mayday, the Survival Island. And it is a crafting survival game, a lot like Terraria or Core Keeper, and certain games like that. I think you guys are well familiar with the formulas. So why don't we jump in and see what this game is all about. It's got some cool pixel art, and I know that the developers mentioned that the game is very narrative driven. So I may end up skipping over some of the story beats and the lore just to kind of streamline the video, but without further ado, let's get in there, guys. We'll do a new game. There's our boy Mark. You can also pick Stacy, but we'll go with Mark just because. No particular reason. We'll give him some white hair. We'll give him the skin tone. We'll give him eyes on a shirt. You guys can customize to your heart's content. I'm gonna be good with, yeah, sure. All right, he's looking awesome. Let's get in there. All right. Looks like that gateway or portal or whatever disabled the plane, and now we have crash landed. My God, what happened? Where did that energy come from? My plane is completely destroyed. It's beyond repair. There's no way I'll be able to leave here in it. I'd better start looking for resources if I want to survive long enough to find out what happened. Alright guys, first I need to write down my goals in the diary. Press Q. It wants us to build a workbench, set a trap, and make a raft. Alright. I've played a couple survival crafting games in my time, so I'm just going to kind of breeze through the tutorialization, guys, so bear with me. We have to make an axe, a pickaxe. We have all the kind of standard tools you would find in a game like this. But anyway, let's start gathering our resources there to start building our tools, man. Looks like, oh, we got a little carrot poking out over here. Let's grab that. Nice, dude. All right, we need to find more twigs. It looks like the slime, yep, they're aggressive. Be careful. Let's grab a rock. Tell you what, can we craft anything yet? We need to find leaves, all right? I'd like to think we would be able to build a spear. We need some hide. Okay, so first we got to build an axe. Chop down trees, and probably we can use the axe to attack enemies. That's what I'm guessing anyway. So, alright, we got enough for the axe. Let's make it. And I have to probably redo the order of everything down here. How do we use the axe we just created, though? Okay, we can actually create a torch as well. Where? Oh, you can zoom in and out. That's nice. Very cool. Where is my axe, dude? Okay, how do we use that thing? I need an axe. Yeah, I thought we crafted that. Did we not craft it? Oh, I guess not. Look at him. He's actually building it. The little animation and everything. That's pretty nice. Press R to figure out what we got to build. Campfire and the workbench. All right, we need a lot of wood for that workbench and some more leaves. So we'll get going on that. Let's see if the axe can handle the slimes here. Let me test my combat skills. Press mouse 2. Okay, so you have to right-click to attack. I'm not sure how I feel about that. I'm going to have to get used to that. We got some slime there. Slime essence. Okay, anyway. We're working, guys. Let's grab this carrot. And we're going to chop down a tree in just a moment here. Let's grab some more twigs. And some leaves there. Alright, let's check out what a tree looks like. Oh, we got an apple, too. Look at that, dude. Nice. Alright. Hold down spacebar. You can collect objects faster, dude. Okay. That's nice, dude. Little quality of life stuff. I love things like that. Okay. What else can we create here? Can we do a spear yet? No, we need to find a hide and more flint laying around. Okay, so I thought we had found flint, but maybe we used it for the axe. Probably did. So let's try. There's some sitting around right there. Very nice, dude. Let's go ahead and chop down another tree. I know we're going to need the wood. Sweet. Oh, look at this, like a... Sounds like we're near the water. Yeah, the right-click thing is, it's gonna take some getting used to, but I'll stop complaining about it. You guys already know. Let me grab that, I want that flint, actually, not the tree. It's underneath. There we go. We might as well chop down one of these and see if the wood's any different. We got a coconut, too, dude. Let's go. Okay, it looks like it's different. Yeah, palm wood is something different. Okay, cool. Alright, it does want us to build a raft, so we will do that eventually. And it'd probably take us to a new area of the island if I had to guess. But while we're here, let's go ahead and make... Hang on. We should probably work... Yeah, we could build the campfire. Let me figure out where I want it to go. Let's think about this. Is there a map? Yeah, there is. Look at that. Okay, cool. Well, we want to be near other resources, I would think. So let's try to find a spot that's going to be, like, really... Oh, there's some crabs. Okay, they're not hostile, at least. There's that. Let's grab that flint, actually, while we're running by. So we can camp out on the beach, or we can do the woods down below. Might as well explore a little bit more. All right. Guys, I'll skip ahead in the video when I locate a spot that I'm happy with, so just hang tight. I'll see you guys in a few. Alright guys, I found this little area with lots of lumber around, and there's other resources here, so I'm just going to go ahead and set up our campfire here. So let's get that rolling. And that's going to go right there. Alright, add a protein to cook so we can cook some food. Do we have anything? Yeah, we have a bunch of vegetables. Usable to make a soup with multiple ingredients. Alright. Okay, so we can cook... What do we want to... What do we got here? We can cook some beets. We can cook apple, I guess. Let's try to cook a beet and see what happens. How do we use this thing? Add. It's not letting me add the beet. I guess we need to make the bowl first. Okay, we'll come back to this. Alright, what does the game need us to do next? How about we build a pickaxe? I do like how they add the animation there of him building the tools. I think that's a really nice little touch. Is our inventory already full, or can we actually have multiple levels? I don't know. I guess we can find out pretty quick here. Now that we have the pickaxe, let's get some stone rock in here. And this will answer the question. Oh, no, so that's just flint. Okay, yeah, my backpack is full. I can throw an item by holding mouse 1. Okay, so we need to get storage going, so I think we need to build our workbench here. So we just need a bunch more wood. Alright, we can handle that. So let's get that going. Let's get the axe selected. There we go. I'll just chop that thing for me. There you go. Alright guys, I'll be back soon when I have enough wood gathered for that workbench. Alright, it's getting dark. I should make a torch to walk around at night. It can be dangerous. That's cool, man. I'm gonna wait for a moment. Let's build our workbench. Yeah, dude, yeah. Alright, there's no real reason why it's going here. I'm just gonna go ahead and... I guess the game really wants me to build that torch. Okay. We need some more leaves. How about right there? And now we can make a torch. The game will be happy. We got nowhere to put it, though, in the inventory. Oh, I guess that's not true. I'm not sure what we used. And that was in that slot. That's okay, though. Alright, let's take a look at our workbench. Oh, yeah. Okay, we need a chest right away. We need to make boards, though. Okay, we just need some lumber. That's all. A burrow trap, and then the small chest. Okay. Well, in that case, we need to get chopping, dude. So let's get to it. Alright, here we go. Alright, guys, we're making our boards now. We got 5 of them coming out. There we go. Now let's make a chest. Guess I build it at the workbench. We still need... We need leaves. Okay, we can get more leaves, dude. Well, let's throw... How do we throw this? It said to use... to drop it. He said use mouse 1 to drop. Oh, you just drop that way. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, we'll come back to that. We got to get some leaves going here. Here we go. Not far, which is nice. Yeah, sometimes when you select items to harvest, the AI gets stuck on the tree. But I'm sure those kinds of little things will be ironed out. This is pretty early on in the development, guys, so, you know, there are a little bit of... There's things like that that's kind of, I'm sure that'll be fixed eventually. Anyway. Alright, we can take a small chest now, so let's do that. We'll throw it right there, and we can throw some items in here. How about we throw... all this... We'll throw all the food items in there for now. Yeah, and then the boards, I think. That's fine. Okay. That'll help us out with our inventory problems. We got some rocks now. Let's grab the twigs while we're here, because I don't want to forget about them. But I wonder if you can make a tool belt or something that we can stick our tools on that doesn't take up inventory space, but... For now, we're just going to be kind of looting stuff, collecting things, and building up our supplies. And we want to work towards a trap so we can get some real meat. So we'll do that next as soon as I gather more materials, guys. It is going to be getting darker in the game. My torch is now out automatically. That's kind of nice. I don't have to really mess with that. He actually sets the torch on the ground while looting stuff, too. They're thinking about little details like that. I do appreciate that. I think it's pretty nice little... Oh, is that a bat? What was that? Okay. Can we attack with the... Okay. Interesting. Let's kill this bat, because I want to see what the bat drops. It's not interested in fighting, I guess. But that's fine with me. Ooh, didn't drop anything. Oh, there we go. Bat wings. Okay. Interesting. All right. Cool, man. Well, at least the bats aren't aggressive. I guess that's a positive thing, because till we have better armor and tools and stuff, it's probably going to be annoying to fight them, right? All right. I like the spacebar thing. It's kind of helps you just kind of be chill and just pick things up, and you don't have to really worry about clicking all over the place. And if you just want to chill out, man, kind of has that built in. All right, so why don't we... Can we make a... Oh, what's the hammer? It says you can demolish buildings without losing items, but what if... I'm wondering, like... Oh, so we need the coconut wood to build a raft. Okay. Well, that's not too bad. We can do that. But in the meantime, we've got all the tools. Let's go ahead and build the hammer just because we can. We've got the hammer built. Let's go back. Well, the bats aren't really going to mess with us, I don't think. Let's open this. Throw in more of the food we found. I guess the twigs. And then... Yeah, maybe the bat wings for now. Okay. Let's work on... Oh, yeah, we do want to make the trap, but also the raft, too. So let's, yeah, let's get out of here. I don't know what this icon means. Maybe it has something... Oh, because I have the hammer selected. That's probably why. Are you going to come mess with me? What's going on here? Are you guys getting aggressive? Okay. Just kind of... They're just kind of hanging out. I thought for a second maybe we were going to have to... We're going to have to, you know, have a little bit of bat action going on here. Okay. Can I... Well, whatever. Let's get this stone broken up here. Oh, I'm getting hungry. Okay, yeah, the upper right, guys, we have our hunger meter. He is hungry. Okay. Well, we have a way to solve that. Let's grab the apples. I think we'll eat those. And so, how do we eat? We eat that way. All right. Oh, wow, the apple does hardly anything. Okay, so let's get this trap going then. Let's see what we need again. We need just some wood and some carrots. We have carrots. All right, this is easy. We're going to need to build a new axe soon, though. It wears down pretty fast. Now, here's a question. Can you craft with chests nearby, I wonder? That's a feature that I think a lot of these survival builder games, crafting games, really needs, especially after, like, you know, the first hour or so of gameplay. It gets really old having to ferry stuff back and forth. Okay, let's grab the carrot. I guess that answers my question, which is a little bit disappointing, but maybe later in the game that's something you can actually unlock. All right, let's get a trap going here. We'll catch a little rabbit for some real food here. Okay. Maybe we can use it multiple times, which would be kind of cool. All right, let's see what happens here. Let's find a little rabbit hole. Let's get some real food going here. I could have sworn there were a ton of them just earlier, and now they all seem to have disappeared. There's one. Okay, how does this work? We'll put our trap up. I can find this trap anytime on the map. Okay, but do we just have to wait for it? I guess so, huh? Yeah. We probably want a couple traps now that I kind of see how it's working. So why don't we work on that if we can do that. We need more lumber, though. And our axe is about to break. Yep, there it is. Let's look at the map because the game wants me to. Okay, so it's showing here. There's the plane. Here's our workbench. There's the campfire. And there's our trap. And then when I was exploring earlier, I found a mark in the sand where if we can build a shovel, we can dig that up and get an item out of there. So we'll work on that, but for now, I have to build another axe. Luckily, we have the materials. We'll get right back to hitting that tree right there. Here we go. Sweet. All right, we're going to need another trap. I mean, that's kind of... Definitely, what are we missing? We're missing the leaves. Okay. All right, gotcha, dude. We'll get them. Guys, I'll be back when I have the new trap built and we have something new to see. So I'll see you in a few. Oh, guys, here we go. I came back to the trap and looks like we got a little critter caught in there. So my backpack is full. Can you only use the trap one time, huh? Let's grab that meat, though. Okay, let's go back and make a real meal now. We got a pernil. Oh, that's close, huh? Well, it looks like my campfire burned out, which I did not know that could happen. So let's take a look. We have to build another one, I suppose. And we'll do that. And let's cook our rabbit there. While we're sitting there, we'll grab this charcoal. How about that, dude? It's just coal, not charcoal. Let's drop this just for a minute here and grab the meat. And let's eat it. Okay, even that did barely anything for food. So that's going to be a problem much sooner than later. It looks like we could use our trap again, though. So let's get that going. Okay, so we're just going to need a bunch of traps. So we need more leaves. Yeah, we need quite a few more. Damn. Ow. Dude, I'm about to die. Let me get out of here. We need a better weapon, that's for sure. Alright guys, I ate all the beets I had in my inventory and I'm eating the carrots now. That's healing us up and restoring our hunger meters, so that kind of solves that problem, at least for now. Let's build another trap. We're going to have to grab the carrots, though, out of the box here. Oh no, we just used them all. Just kidding. Okay, well... we could eat the coconut, I guess. We don't really need to eat anymore, actually, at this point, so I need to grab... we need to grab more leaves. We'll throw the lumber in there. We'll throw the coal. Okay. Yeah. Okay, anyway. Let's get the raft going. Let's double check what we need to do to build that. We just need coconut wood and then boards. All right, we can make the boards right now while we're here. Let's grab the wood, make the boards. Just max it out, dude. There we go. You pop that out. 6 boards waiting. We need how many? We just need 12 coconut wood now. All right, let's get that going, dude. We can do this. Our axe is at 80%, but hopefully it doesn't break while we're doing the coconut wood. And there we go right there. Alright guys, I think we got what we need. Let me check the map here and see like where we're going to take this raft. I guess this is as good as any of a place to do it. Let's put this thing together. Oh yeah, dude. Oh yeah. New objective. Take a trip on your raft. I'll finally be able to move on and really get away from this island. I really hope to find a ship along the way, but if I don't, I'll need to be strong and keep going as much as I can. Here's a question. If we take the raft, do we come back? I guess let's find out. Oh, we need to bring provisions. Look at this. To travel to the next island, you will need supplies. Add food to the raft slot to ensure the necessary energy for the journey. All right, we need some food. Gotcha. We can do that. Guys, I'll be back when I think we have enough things gathered for the ample supply of food. So stay tuned. I'll be back when that is ready. Alright guys, check this out. I decided to catch a crab. So let's grab this. And now we've got crab legs. Yeah, dude, let's go. Alright, so our trap's nearly busted. There's another catch right there. Let's go ahead and put this trap down. Alright, that'll be the last use for that one, and we'll get another chicken, or sorry, another rabbit leg there. It's 44% left on that trap. We're gonna have a bunch of food really soon. And so that's kind of what I'm working on. Let's set it up there. Okay, man. So yeah, guys, I'll be right back as soon as we cook this food and we get on with the raft journey. I think we're gonna have enough. At least I hope so. So I'll see you guys in just a moment. Alright guys, here we are. I've loaded up the raft with 50 food. We've got our roasted rabbit. And then we've got the crab skewers all set in the boat. Let's see what 50 food gets us, guys. Off we go on the raft. Oh, there we go. So we got a map here. That shows you what kind of food supply you need. Alright. This map has areas that can be explored. Gather enough food for the trip and you can explore them. So resources are meadow, crash location, and basic resources. Let's go over here. And we have our food to explore. Oh man, that unlocked a ton of new areas. Can I move? Yeah, here we go. How do I get off space? Alright guys, we're on a new island. Let's go. Somehow I'm feeling an odd energy. It feels like something is drawing me in. Uh-oh. Come to us, creature. Oh, dude. New objective. Let's see. Find the source of the energy. After sailing for a long time, I have finally reached a new island. As soon as I set foot on land, I felt a voice inside my head calling me, and now I feel a strange energy drawing me in. I'm scared, but I have to explore this region and find the source. Maybe there's something here that could help me on my journey. Alright, dude. Let me see the map. Which direction the energy is coming from. Okay. Looks like it's up there. That's the stone thing that wrecked the plane. So that's kind of interesting. What is that? We got some corn seeds. Uh-oh. Getting that farm up and running, dude. Some pumpkin seeds. Let's go. It's going to be farm time real soon here, boys. All right. You guys know how it is. The crafting survival, man. It's got all the trappings so far. Let's grab some leaves while we're at it. By the way, our inventory's pretty full, but I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to eat some of this food we're carrying. Like those coconuts. Let's eat some oranges, dude. Oh, we got a hornet over there. We got to keep an eye on that guy. He looks pretty nasty. Let's eat some carrots here. All right. Full food. Oh, wait a second. We found a coconut bowl. That's how you get the bowls. All right. Okay, so I've only got my trusty axe to deal with these hornets. It's probably not going to be that strong. We're going to have to make the spear if we can find some hide. Hang on, what are we doing here? I think we're going in the right direction to get to the objective, so we might as well do that, get it out of the way. It's about to hit nightfall. Is this it right here? Yeah. What is that? I can sense a strong energy coming from that rock. Oh, what's happening? I can't get up. My strength is... Dang. It's the obelisk, dude. The monolith. Oh, damn. Finally, you arrived. We felt your energy since the accident. Yes, such a strong energy. The island shows its next victim well. My engine failed all of a sudden, and I crashed here. Wasn't it an accident? Ha ha ha! Nothing happens by chance in this place. This island feeds on the vital energy of those who end up here. You're just another one. And soon you'll also succumb. Wait, this doesn't make any sense. This is insanity. I just need to get out of here. I need to survive long enough for someone to rescue me. You still don't understand. No one will come after you. This island is cursed. It consumes the weak. You will not leave here. I don't believe you. This can't be real. It's all indeed true, creature. Don't be so foolish. If you want to survive, you'll need to protect yourself. Protect? How? With iron. The iron of this island. Only a weapon forged from its ore can give you a chance. Look for the stones. They're nearby and rich in iron ore. Without it, you won't survive for long. Remember, you will be attacked soon. Be quick. Time is against you. Dang. Well, I have my pickaxe. There's iron right there, looks like. So let's... We got the furnace, dude. Let's go. All right. I guess just... Okay. The forge. The cauldron. Let's go. Oops. Yeah, I know. Yeah, okay, we have to equip it. There we go. All right. This should be our iron right here, I think. Oh, yeah, dude. Oh, yeah. I saw another one back this way. Right there. Let's get some iron, man. We're going to get a sword, maybe some armor ready here. Oh, we grabbed a flower, too. Oh, look at that. Whoa, buddy. New buildings unlocked. Press R. Yeah, there's some kind of crazy stuff going on here. Let's, dang. I guess let's eat... I want to grab that flower. Let's eat the carrots. Okay, we got a red flower. Okay, the game is really excited about it. I get you. We'll get to that when we get back to the other island. But until then, maybe they want us to do it here. I don't know. To craft it here. Anyway, there's more iron up there. Wonder how much it wants me to grab, huh? Oh, there's different flower types even? Damn. There's a lot going on here, huh? Yeah, he's definitely... Yeah, you're seeing things all right. Yeah, you better get out of there, dude. It's getting a little too crazy. Okay, the hornets, though, I'm not liking the prospect of dealing with them. We need to find some hides so we can make this spear, man. Alright, I'm not sure if the game wants me to craft all this stuff here. I suppose we can't get back, right? Oh, we got some dead food in there? What? Or maybe it's partially eaten? Maybe that's what that is? It does say 15 food, so that counts for something. Anyway, let's... Before we go back, let's get some more iron going here. Oh yeah, guys, by the way, I think the bats, when you lose your torch, is probably when they're going to attack, so... I'm going to have to make another torch pretty soon here. That could be the mystical creature I kept hearing about. Okay. Yeah. So let's grab this one. Oh, lots of bats coming in now. We'll see if they come after me. My torch is at 10%, so it's almost to the point where it's gonna die. But I know we're gonna need a ton of iron, so I'm just grabbing it while we're here. Okay, hang on. The slimes are getting aggressive. Yeah. Whoa, buddy. Okay. Oh, yeah, so they will attack. Okay. That's what I thought. All right, let's get a... What do we need? We need some twigs. Okay. Should be able to find those pretty... There we go. Let's get the torch built. Night is already over, though, so it's not really that big of a deal. But we have it for later. It's fine. Oh yeah, we broke our pickaxe, I think, didn't we? I brought the hammer like a dumbass. We didn't really need to have that. Are you gonna... Oh yeah, okay. I was like, are you gonna attack? The answer is yes. Okay. We're fighting two enemies here. The axe definitely is not the best weapon, but let's get this hornet killed. Oh, shit. He's a little too aggressive, I think. Whoa! I pressed spacebar and he just stopped. I guess I wanted to mine that, Ooh, what did he drop here? Like, he wanted to mine that thing. We have too much stuff in the inventory. A bee stinger. Alright, I'm sure that's going to be useful later for a weapon. While we're... Well, we got 22 iron here. I think it makes sense to settle on this island without going back. I think that's what the game wants me to do anyway. So guys, let me, I'll come back to you when I have a little bit of a camp set up on this island. And we can see what the furnace is all about. And I'm going to guess that we're going to need multiple, basically, outposts on each island. So if we're bouncing between them, we have everything we need. So I'll be back when that's all set up, guys, all right? Okay, guys, we gathered enough of the stone to build the furnace, I believe. What is this? It is the furnace. Okay, let's build this thing, dude. All right. Sweet. All right, so we can make some, I guess charcoal or just coal. We need an iron ingot, though. Okay, so we need the coal. We need to make glass as well, and then brick. Okay, dude. And then tile. Interesting. Okay, we need to get to work on that. Let's check what did the anvil require? The forge, rather. We need iron ingots and bricks, and then for this, we need the metal sheet and then the glass as well. Alright. That'll let us build potions, though, which will be really nice. Why don't we grab... We have a bunch of iron that I threw into this chest. So we'll grab that stuff. We'll throw it in to the furnace, and let's make... Okay, we need some coal. So we have to use our wood. So let's get some more wood. I'll come back, I'll make some coal, guys. We'll make some ingots, and we'll revisit everything once we have that all put together. And we can build the forge next. I'll be back with you guys when this is all said and done. Alright guys, we got the ingots going. I'm going to make 5 of them, which is what's needed for the forge. We're going to probably also need to make more coal before I make the bricks. So I'll skip over that stuff because it's just kind of boring for you guys to watch. But we're cranking away here, making all the materials. When the forge is ready, I will be back, guys. So stay tuned for that. Alright guys, we got the materials we needed to build the forge. So let's build this thing. Oh, it can kind of go like... Okay, we'll put it up here. Oh yeah, dude. Oh, let's go. Better tools. We could craft a whole bunch of stuff. Let's take a look, man. The shovel. We got a pan, probably to cook stuff. We got a fishing rod, a staff, the watering can for farming, a trap, and some nails, man. And then something is a mystery. Sweet. All right, so what's left to do? We need to also build the cauldron next. So let's see. We need boards, we need metal sheet, and glass for that. All right, well, before we do that, I would love to build a sword, man. So we're looking at just some iron. That's easy stuff. We're going to have to make some coal first. Yeah, so we got to get some more wood, guys. So I will be back when we have the materials gathered to make our sword, and then we can have something to defend ourselves with, and it'll be a lot better than what we've been working with so far here. I've been holding on to this food, but I think I'm gonna have to eat it because, yeah, I mean, I'm really low on food here, and I was pretty low on health, but I was able to eat some carrots and stuff to get that restored. But yeah, we need to get food kind of figured out, and I was kind of trying to avoid building the traps and all that while I'm here, but I guess I'm going to have to go full on with this base here and act like we didn't even build the base on the first island. I guess there's not really a good reason for us to go back anyway. So we just set up our full base here, and I guess we just roll with that. So I'll have to get everything built, guys, including the traps and all that. So give me a little bit of time to do some of the tedious stuff, and then I'll be back with you guys when that is all done with, all right? All right, guys, here we go. We have enough materials to make the sword. I'm really excited about this. Let's bang this thing out. Look at him go, dude. Sweet. Okay, we need to drop something for the sword. I would love to... Well, I used the bowl to cook some soup. Man, we need to kind of get this inventory under control, man. I don't know. Anyway, let's grab the sword. And let's freaking take this out for a test drive. I'm really excited to see what it can do. Uh-oh. Something's going on since I made the sword. The game's like, all right. Whoa, what even are you? So this is the mysterious wizard. It's been kind of stalking us. Oh, man. Oh, man. He did say... Oh, we're in it, boys. He did say we're going to get attacked soon, so... Oh, the sword is strong, though. Look at that. Hell yeah, dude. This is awesome. Well, I feel pretty good about the sword now. Oh, watch out, watch out. Oh, man. I just ran out of my torch, or maybe not. I don't know. Oh, we dropped the bone, dude? Okay. They're not dropping anything. Yes, I did it. Yes, you did. I managed to survive the attack those heads talked about. However, I can't be sure if they won't try again. I need to hurry to... what the... It's that energy again? Oh, man. They're not happy about that, huh? It seems like the prey is learning. But it's still weak. The island will test you to your limit. Why me? Why am I being hunted? What does this island want from me? Your energy, your essence, like everyone else who came before you. But maybe you're different. Different? Me? You must be mistaken. I'm just a pilot stuck in this nightmare. I'm nothing special. Furthermore, I just want to get out of here alive. There is indeed something in you, a flame that might be more than nourishment. Perhaps a balance or a threat. Balance? You really speak in riddles. I need answers. How can I leave this place? Restore what was broken. Face the guardians. Retrieve the crystals from the totems. Totems? Guardians? What are you even talking about? Long ago, the island was kept in balance by 3 sacred totems. Power, wisdom, and spirit. A guardian protected each one. The natives lived in harmony with the tokens' power until greed blinded them. They broke the balance, tearing the crystals from their bases. They thought they could control the power, foolish. Instead, they unleashed a curse. Now the guardians protected the crystals. Since then, the island has consumed the lives of everyone who ends up here. But if you defeat the 3 guardians and return the crystals to the totems, balance shall be restored. However, no one has ever come close to accomplishing this feat. And the guardians? You said I'd have to face them? Yes, the first is the guardian of power. But you're far from ready. To defeat him, you'll need a very special weapon, the Blade of the Hidden Root. How do I get this? In the nearby swamps, 2 golems guard what you need, the Blood Flower and the Mist Flower. These secret flowers can only be summoned with a golem's power. Each holds a fragment of the essence your weapon requires. Golems, swamps, and how will I find them? The swamps aren't hard to find, but surviving them is another matter. The golems shall test the weak. If you meet their demands, the flowers will be within your reach. And when I have the flowers, return here and we will forge the Blade of the Hidden Root for you. The island is not generous to the weak, but if you're strong enough, you may overcome what it demands of you. Dang, man. Got roped into all this. We got a deal, huh? Oh, shit. Choose an upgrade. Look at this, man. Magnetic items. Similar items that are on the ground next to each other automatically join together. Logistics increases the limit of each slot in chest and inventory from 30 to 50. And then physical resistance reduces damage dealt by 20%. Dang. Well, I think I'm going to go for the bigger stacks, man. I gotta be honest with you. It's been a pain in the ass so far to... We've got a sewing table. What else we got? The drying frame, probably for fish and hide and all that. Look at that, dude. That's awesome. New objective, man. Ooh, the blade. The special blade. All right. What do you got for me? Find in the swamps, dude. The entity told me about the island's curse and how the ancient natives caused it by stealing the crystals from the magical totems, creating an imbalance. Now I know the only way out of this island is return the crystals to the totems, but to do that I need a sword capable of defeating the magic beings that guard them. In the swamps I should be able to find the materials I need. Let's take a look at how far the swamps are to travel to. Let's grab this. New recipe unlocked. What do we got here for buildings, huh? Oh yeah. We already knew about this. Okay. Very nice, dude. We haven't even built the damn cauldron yet. You guys got to slow down a little bit. Okay. Well, we're working on this, guys. Let's grab this while we're here. Oh, I need a torch. Otherwise, the damn animals are going to go ham on me here. Let's see if I can craft one. Yeah, sweet. Alright, there we go. Now we're set. Oh, but with my sword... Oh, yeah. It's amazing how strong the stupid slimes are compared to those skeletons, man. That's kind of ridiculous. Where's my stuff? Oh, up here. Okay. Hey, yeah, what is required for the cauldron? Let's take a look here. We need, some potions would be awesome, to be honest with you. Oh, yeah, we need metal sheets and glass. So, man, that's a lot of, lot more grinding with the furnace there to get that off the ground. Okay. So anyway, so boards, metal sheet, and let's see what the metal sheets take to build here. Oh, we can't even make those yet. Damn. I don't know what we're gonna need for that. And I have to, oh, we have to build a shovel, that's right. How was the shovel gonna cost us? 3 iron's not too bad. But, alright, guys, we'll have to go gather a bunch of stuff and make a bunch of tools, so that's going to be a while of game time. But at least let me get the shovel built, and then from there, I think maybe we'll be near the end of the video, because it's getting pretty long. But I think this game has a lot to offer, and I'm having a good time so far. So I'll be back when I have all that stuff done. Alright, guys, check it out. We got the shovel coming in hot. Let's grab this thing. It's a little bit problematic leaving it there. Okay, we got the iron shovel. This is a good tool. I can dig a hole to plant or take sand off the beach. Press mouse 2. Hang on, we got a chicken in here. What's going on here? We can catch the chicken. Improvised tent, man. And a lamppost. And the water well. And a mill. Dang. The sheep pen. Wow. We just got a ton of stuff thanks to that chicken that wandered in. Not sure. Maybe because I built the shovel is why the chicken showed up. But let's go dig up the thing on the beach that I saw. Okay. Wow, so the farming stuff has its own, basically its own column. So we have tools, buildings, and farm over here. A lot of new stuff. That's pretty sweet. Let's dig up this thing, though. Here we go. Alright, let's dig this up. Ooh, it's a chest, dude. Okay. Oh, man. Amazing. Oh, damn. Okay, so, alright. This is kind of crazy, man. Let's go back real quick. We're digging up. Okay, so we can replant the, the leaves now, which is really good. By the way, I built a full-on chest here to kind of help with the raw materials and all that. I think let's throw the twigs in there. The leaf as well. And this, my old chest, I'm kind of designating as the, well, we can't add the chicken in there. This is sort of like my, my seeds and berries and flowers and all that type of stuff. Kind of self-contained, all neat and everything. We have this pan, though. What do we do with this? An iron pot adds 10% bonus to cooked food. Okay. Well, this is exciting because I have the farm up and running, or I'm going to have it up and running soon. So I can actually build a tent that I can sleep in, set as a spawn point, and I can go to the night phase if I so choose. And I restore health by sleeping. The lamppost lets crops grow at night and provides some light. And then the water well is for watering the crops. As you guys might have guessed, a mill. Nice. Produces feed for the animals. The hen house. And then the sheep pen. There's a lot going on here. I'm sort of still working on building the cauldron and the sewing table here. So there's still a ways to go. I mean, we have a lot to do now, which is kind of fun. But let's think about, what do we want to do? We want to go to the swamp, but I don't know, man. There's so much to do here now. I'm kind of thinking, like, maybe let's grab this stuff now that we made room for it. So, all right, the plant seedling, right, so we can plant that stuff, which is really nice. Can I take the chest, though? That's what I want to know, man. I guess not, huh? Was there any other chests on the map? I don't think there were. Okay. Damn. Well, what do you guys say? Should we go check out the swamp? Maybe that's the way to go, huh? Let's grab, while we're up here, let's grab these leaves here and get the seeds and all that going. Can we dig right there? No, I don't think so. How do we dig up the sand? Oh, there we go. That's how you do it. Okay, interesting. All right, so let's dig up a couple more things of sand. And, yeah, we'll just grab like 5 of them, I guess. What's it look like with the dirt, though? Let's go see that now. Inventory is full again, but let's offload a couple things. We'll throw that in there. We'll throw the seeds in. Okay, cool. Then in here, again, we throw the leaves in, and then we'll throw the sand in there, too. Let's dig up just to see what happens here. I'm going to dig up, like, right here. Okay, let's try to plant a... oh, we probably need water, man. I don't think this is going to work, actually. Let's try to plant this bad boy. Okay, we've planted a bush there. But without water, it probably won't grow, so we need to work on the water well. But for now, we kind of have that rolling. I can just see what happens with that. Let's put that back in there for now. And then let's work on... What was next in here? We can do the watering can. Okay. So it needs some sand, which we do have sand now. So we need to make some more iron. And anyway, oh, what I was going to say, though, guys, was do we want to just have a look at going to the swamp? Because, I mean, building up the rest of this base is going to take quite a considerable amount of time. And we're getting near the end of the video. I think it would be cool to see a new biome if we can do that. So let me check the requirements to get to the swamp and see if it's realistic for the video, at least. We need to provide food. I can't put the chicken in as food. I just want to see, like, okay, if I go to travel, what happens here? Okay. So, what do you guys think? Where would the swamp be? It's probably one of these really expensive areas out here to get to the swamp, man. But if we can gather 48, which I think we can I remove that food? Yeah, so let's think. So we got, yeah, let's eat this food leftovers. We're going to eat that. It provides a little bit of food, but not much. All right, guys, I'll tell you what. I'll go to that section that has 48. And if that isn't the swamp, at least we tried. And I will be back when we're ready to do that. So I'll see you guys in a few. Okay, guys, we are back. We've got a semi-serious farm going here. I've got some corn, some pumpkins, and some other stuff planted. So hopefully this will kind of alleviate the food problems I've been having. But at least let's see what we can do with the shovel here. Okay, so what's nice about the pumpkins and the corn is that once you pick them, they are basically just going to keep regrowing as long as you water them. So that's really nice that I don't have to keep... Oops. I guess you can dig them... you can dig them up, so be careful. Don't select the shovel when you're around gathering there. Okay, we'll replant this right there. Grab those, plant that, replant that bad boy. Okay, so let's water that. It's already been irrigated. Okay, interesting. All right, that's good though. So let's grab more pumpkins there and not dig them up. That's a good way to do it. Okay. Can I just straight up eat the pumpkin? Sure can, dude. But let's try to make some soup. We got pumpkin and we got corn. Let's make a little pumpkin corn soup here. Let's see if this works. I gotta use... of course, I don't have... I don't have a... any wood to make a fire. You know, you always gotta get something in this game. It doesn't really last. So, yeah. Anyways, guys, I'm working on getting the food gathered for our journey. In fact, let me go get some meat from the traps, and then I think we got what we need to go, hopefully, to the swamps. But let me try to get this done. By the way, one thing I learned is that when it's raining, the animals will not come out of their burrows. So something you have to think about if you're trying to get food. Let's drop this trap, by the way. We'll drop both of these because we need to make our fire to cook the food. But I just wanted to point that out because I was really surprised. And it rained for like 2 days in-game. So I was not able to get any new food that whole time. I was kind of blown away by that. But anyway, just something I happened to notice. Let's get the wood here. And we will be on our way, hopefully, to the swamp soon. All right, man, I don't know if you guys caught that. The soup is really good. It fills double what the meat fills in the meter. So let's make more of that awesome pumpkin corn soup, dude, because that will be that's actually a much better food item for our traveling anyway. So let's just cook as many as we can, and this should be more than enough food for us to travel with. Okay, guys, we're back at the raft. Let's load it up with the food here. We got 92. Let's see. All right. Man, well, my guess is that the swamp would be more of the expensive areas. Let's go to this 90 cost area. It doesn't say... There's no way to tell... Oh, man. There's no way to tell if this is going to be the swamp or not. But let's get out of here. And let's see... I want to disembark. There we go. Okay. Let's see if this is... This does not look like the swamp to me. Hey, look, there's deer, though. Okay, this is how you get hide. The animal's too fast. I think I can make a spear to hunt it. Let me check what I need. Yeah, we knew about this earlier. We have to get hide to make the spear, though, so... But guys, sadly, this does not look to be the swamp. Let's go ahead and explore it, though, but this will be the end of the video. just because it's getting really long. But this is a very detailed... Look at this giant rock formation. There's a boar. Look at that. And a sheep, dude. I guess you can kill the sheep to get some hide. Oh, the boar is, is aggro. Watch out, dude. As I was saying, though, guys, I think this game's really neatly done. I think there's a lot to it. If you like your survival games with a lot of meat to them, no pun intended, I think this one has a lot going on. There's a big beach area on this map here. But sadly, we did not make it to the swamps. I think, you know, if I had to play this on my own... What are these things? That's a trap. Interesting. Oh, that's for the deer, maybe. Maybe that's deer droppings or something. I can't really tell. But as I was saying, I think this game has a lot to offer, guys. And I'll definitely keep my eye on this one. I think it's really fun already. And if they can just kind of iron out a little bit of the balance issues with food and things like that, that it doesn't kind of take as much upkeep as it currently does, or maybe there's ways to mitigate the upkeep with new items and such, then I think there's a lot to like here, guys. So, but yes, sadly we did not make it to the swamp, so I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up here, guys. We're almost done kind of exploring the perimeter of the island. And other than the deer and the boar, I don't know if there's anything else new for us to find here. I don't really love the idea of setting up an outpost on each island because it's very time-consuming. So it'd be kind of interesting if they could have a way for you to sort of like transport your base around. I don't know. There's ideas that the devs could play with there. But yeah, rebuilding your outpost each time is a little bit tedious, I will say that. But you know what? Maybe I'm in the minority. There's probably people out there that just love to do that over and over, so... Alright, guys, that gets enough babbling out of me. I want to thank the developers for reaching out and sending this one over. And I will, like I said, I'll keep my eye on this one, and when it launches into the full version, maybe we'll come back and revisit it again. How about you guys leave me a comment if you want to see more content around this game. Alright, guys, that's it for me. I have explored the perimeter. I think I'm good. We're going to wrap it up here. Thanks again for watching, and we will see ya for the next one.